Subscribe, motherfucker. What is going on, YouTube? Gyvi World here, back with another MLB 16 challenge type video thing. And today we got, well, I'm wearing red, so that's convenient. Today we got the Boston Red Sox, and today we're gonna see how the Red Sox are gonna stack up in the next season with a new pitcher in their rotation. They got rid of some younger guys, which hurts them in the future, but they got someone by the name of Chris Sale a couple weeks ago, which really helps them in the right now. Yeah, let's just kind of see today what playing with the new rosters is going to do for the Boston Red Sox. We know they're going to be a very solid contender in the AL East this year. Could very well go ahead and win it this year. But we just want to see if maybe the addition of Chris Sale can actually solidify that and push them through the ALDS, through the ALCS, and possibly a World Series. So we went 14-15 in spring training. Of course, you know me, I don't believe in spring training. It means absolutely nothing. We can go ahead and clear that, and we're going to go ahead and right off the bat, we're going to face, well, the 2016 World Series champions. But we got series against Toronto, Baltimore, Toronto, Tampa Bay, Houston, Atlanta, and New York. So we got a couple of AL East division rivals. So we're going to go ahead and sim through the first month just to kind of get a glimpse of what we're looking at. Chris Sale, how's Chris Sale doing? It's really not all that much about Chris Sale as much as it is about the Red Sox as a whole. So far, we're not looking very good, and that's something I personally like. I like to see the Yankees at 14-9 and the Red Sox at 10-15, but I'm unbiased for this because I am a Red Sox at the moment. We are dead last through 1 month. 14-9, the Yankees, 10-15, trailing 5 games. Let's just take a look really quickly at the league leader. In batting average, we got no one in the top 13. Am I missing something? No one in the top 13 in any category at the moment that I've scrolled through. Doubles, no one. Triples, no one. Home runs, there's got to be home runs at Fenway. Where are we? Xander Bogaerts, that's right, we lost. No, wait. Here, we still have our best hitter this year. We still have David Ortiz for one more year. So, not sure what is going on. Bogaerts, Hanley. Actually, we don't. What am I talking? David Ortiz has retired, and he's going to hit the Hall of Fame in 5 years. But anyways, let's just quickly take a look at our players, because there's only one thing I really want to see. Chris Sale, 2-2, 34 innings pitched, 41 Ks, 3.44, whip at 1.2 could be a little lower, ERA could be a little lower, but it's actually not that bad. David Price looking solid so far, 2-1, 2.45, 1.27. Porcello, 2-2, very good ERA, great whip, but 2 wins, 2 losses. Of course, wins and losses means nothing. Craig Kimbrell may be our biggest issue at the moment with 2 saves, 7 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts. In 7 innings pitched, he's got 12.27 ERA and a whip of 2.18. Drew Pomeranz, not doing too bad. Roenis Elias could be better. Carson Smith. All right, enough. Let's just go ahead and get through this next month. Let's see what happens in another month of action. 13-18. All right, we're not looking great. We are not looking great at all, but there we go. We're finally above 500. We get an offer that we're going to go ahead and decline. A win there, and we got Baltimore. Let's just go ahead and hop out. Let's get through this month. We're looking good, so nothing to be concerned about. We're going to simulate the draft, of course. And 31-29, we got another trade from the Royals. Baltimore, we barely win the rubber game, and another. Man, I really hope there's a feature to have that just turned off next year. Let's sim through right before the All-Star game and see how we're doing. Transaction, we're going to skip that. We're going to get a bunch of notifications now. Tampa Bay, 2 good wins there. Can we go ahead with the sweep? No, we cannot. Of course not. We're the Red Sox. So many notifications. Anyways, let's take a look at this. Play this game. We are the AL All-Star. We're not going to play. We're just going to take a look at who's in there. Dallas Keuchel, Tanaka, Gossman, Carnes, David Price in the All-Star game at 10-3, 2.55. Colomb, Givens, Madsen, Perkins, Osuna, D-Rob, Aroldis. All right, so nothing there. Let's look at our batting lineup. We got Jose Altuve, Kane, Mike Trout, Encarnacion cooling off But in the All-Star game for the Twins, Jose Abreu, Machado, Gary Sanchez, very good to see that there. Melky Cabrera, Gene Segura, I mean, bad to see that because he's our rival. Urgh. Jonathan Lucroy, Ramos, Kipnis, Sano, no Red Sox. No Red Sox in the All-Star game. That is pretty good. We got one. We got David Price, who's the only Red Sox in the All-Star game. Really quickly, let's just take a look at the league. All right, we're not dead last anymore. Of course, the Tampa Bay Rays are dead last. That's a given. 6 games behind the Orioles, 4 games behind the Yankees. Could be worse. Batting average, we got nobody in the top 15. Hits as well. Not worried about at-bats. Doubles. We got Jackie Bradley with 21, batting 224. That is piss poor. To think this guy last year almost had a shot at breaking the hit streak record. He's now batting 224. Triples, we have no one, tied for 14. Home runs, Red Sox, we got Hanley Ramirez with 18, who's on fire, batting 295. 18 bombs, 60 RBIs, and 5 stolen bases. War of 2 at the All-Star break. So that's pretty good for Hanley Ramirez. That is actually pretty freaking good. RBIs, Hanley Ramirez, Studley. Hanley Ramirez, Hanram is the only one doing really much on this team. Mookie Betts is there in stolen bases, but that's about it. Is there anything else I need to take a look at? Let's just take at the awards and see how we're looking so far. MVP Jose Abreu is looking like he's going to win it. 328-1963 through the All-Star break. JD Martinez and Edwin Encarnacion behind. Cy Young, Keuchel, Verlander, and Price up there. So let's see if at least if we don't come away with the ring, if we can take some hardware and we can get a Cy Young from David Price. If we're just going to look at the American League East for now. Batting title, Miguel, Jose, and... Okay, Blake Swihart, Gold Glover for catcher. He's got, looks like he has 1 error, 997. Dustin Pedroia, the Laser Show. Not bad at all. And Mookie Betts in right field. And Xander Bogaerts at short. And that's it. Let's go ahead and simulate just a little bit further. See how we do at the end of August. Let's sim through that. The AL has defeated the NL. All irrelevant things. Let's fix baseball. Let's no longer allow the All-Star game to determine who gets home field advantage. That would be great. All right, but so far we are under 500. But we are just all right. We're back over 500. Trade deadline's over. We're not making any moves. We almost got swept by Seattle. 5 games, we won 1. That is terrible. 59-58. We are barely above 500 at this moment. And now we got a series versus Kansas City and Tampa. That should have been an easy sweep, but we got 2 out of 3, 68-65. Standings, we are in 4th place, 6 games behind. We're going to need a great push in September to make it a little further. Let's just take a quick look at what we got. Xander Bogaerts. All right, 289, 21 home runs, 6 stolen bases, 65 RBIs, 268, 296, 263, 254, 221, 217. Hanley Ramirez, 286 with 23 bombs, 73 RBIs, and 5 stolen bases. That's honestly impressive for 64 speed and declining, 37 stealing, and he's got 5 stolen bases. Bravo, I'm impressed. Sandoval has just been so bad since he hit Boston. 254, 3 home runs, and plagued with injuries. Chris Young, the trader. No, I'm just kidding. 207, 8 home runs. I expected more home runs from him. 61 power, 60, all, declining. All right, that's just poor. Josh Rutledge, 221. This is just bad. The team is just looking bad, but that's not what's important. We need the pitchers. Chris Sale, 14-8, doing what he can. 191 innings, 214 Ks, 2.91, 1.1 whip. We got David Price, 13-6, 187. So our pitching is keeping us there. It looks like our offense is just what's struggling. Maybe our bullpen. Porcello not having a great second half. 10-10, 369, 1.23. Drew Pomeranz as well has more losses than wins. 3.91 ERA. Roenis Elias the same, 364. Fernando Abad out of the bullpen looking great. 4-0, 40 innings, 39 strikeouts, 1.58, 1.23 whip. Carson Smith not looking too hot. Craig Kimbrell has seemed to settle down and pitch to Craig Kimbrell's ability. 36 saves and 46 and a 2/3 inning. 51 Ks and 46 inning. 2.7 ERA, 1.2 whip. Tyler Thornburg, 4.9, 7.1, 6.777. All right, let's go ahead and finally get this last month of baseball. Let's see if we can come through and get a couple wins and possibly make it to the postseason. AAA team is making it to the postseason, but then they lose. All right, so not going to worry about that. At least our AAA team made it to the postseason, but we are not going to. I don't believe so. The way we're looking right now, Chris Sale may not be enough to help us, but we're on a little bit of a win streak. Okay, we got 2 games. We're 4 games behind. We're in the wild card. 2 games. As long as we don't lose these 2 games and the Astros don't win their 2 games, we may be in the postseason. All right, we're going to simulate this. I think we're in the postseason. We have the wild card game, and I have lost every single wild card game that I have gotten to so far. We got one against Cleveland, and I'm tempted to play this game myself, but we're going to simulate this game versus Cleveland. We won. The Red Sox have made it, and we're going to the ALDS against the Tigers. All right, we're going to go 1 game at a time. This is the first time I get here, so you're going to have to bear with me. Let's see if we make it any further. Sim through 8, there's a W. All right. Heath Hembry gets a win. It's a 4-2 game. Let's go to game 2. Back-to-back win. Joe Kelly, 1 inning pitch, and he gets the win. 4-3 game. Very close games. All right, can we sweep? And we swept them. The Red Sox have won the ALDS, and we'll be taking on the Orioles or Angels in the ALCS. Absolutely amazing. So let's see who we're going to face. We are going to face the Angels. All right. So we got Chris Sale with 1-0, 16 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, 1.6 ERA versus Andrew Heaney, who's 8 innings, 5 strikeouts, 2.25. So not bad, but I think we can win this game, and we're going to lose. We are going to lose 1-4. Oh my God. We got another away game. Oh my God. We are 0-2. We need this game. Oh my God. We're 1 game away from a sweep. At home. We're going to get swept at home. Can we come back from an 0-3 deficit? It's been done. It's been done before by this team. The Red Sox have done this before, and trust me, as a Yankee fan, I know hurt, but they can't do it. The Red Sox are going to get eliminated, and that's going to be it. That's going to do it for this simulation. We're going to sim through the postseason. The Giants have defeated the Angels in the 2016 World Series, and that's going to be it. All right, but we got awards, and we got Buster Posey. Of course, the Giants win this 5 out of 10 times. The Giants win it. The other time it's a toss-up, but literally I'd say over 50% the Giants win, and Buster Posey's the MVP. But MVP goes to Jose Abreu, 324, 41, and 125. Cy Young goes to Chris Sale. So we got some silverware, and it comes from the guy who came over from Chicago White Sox. 18-8, 2.87, 260 strikeouts. Miguel Cabrera with the batting title. You know what? Let's check both. Bryce Harper wins the other MVP. Clayton Kershaw the other Cy Young. Miguel Cabrera and Bryce Harper win batting titles. Kenley Jensen and Osuna relievers of the year. Tyler Naquin, Kenta Maeda, they seem to always win the Rookie of the Year, so that's not unexpected. Bryce Harper and Trout, Hank Aaron awards. Gold Gloves, not too concerned with Gold Gloves. Silver Sluggers, DH. Okay, there's no DH, so that makes sense. Silver Slugging pitcher, Matt Moore. That confused me for a second. Wow, I had to think about that. Catcher, Posey and Vogt. Abreu, Rizzo, Murphy, Laurie, Nolan, Seager. Bogarts wins Silver Slugger at shortstop. JD Martinez and Harper. Trout, Cruz, Braun, Crawford, postseason MVP. Is there anyone who won anything else for us? I think that might be it for the Red Sox. And so as you guys can see, Chris Sale really helped this team. We were 4 games behind the O's in the standings in the American League East. We won the wild card game and made it to the championship series, but we fell just short to the Angels, who then got stomped on by the Giants. So yeah, guys, we can say that Chris Sale is definitely going to help this team. I definitely personally believe Chris Sale would definitely help this team. It's just a huge hole with David Ortiz no longer being in that offense. He was a very big part of that offense. But who knows? Maybe they find someone in these last few days to plug them in, and maybe they'll make some trades before the deadline and help them in the second half. But we'll see. Of course, having my favorite team in the AL East that came in last in this simulation, 80-82. I don't want to see any of the other 4 teams be ahead of my team. I want the Yankees, of course, to do it. I'm very biased, but who knows? I love the AL East. It's very interesting. It's very fun to watch. I'm not going to say 5 good teams. I'm going to say 4 good teams and 1 team that's just rebuilding at the moment. It's fun to see 4 good teams battle it out, and try to make it to the postseason. I definitely think it's the toughest division in baseball. It's hard to disagree with that. And yeah, it's honestly a toss-up every year in who is going to make the postseason. And sometimes you can expect 2 of those teams to make two other teams to make the wild card. So if you enjoyed this video, as always, guys, please make sure to drop a thumbs up. We're always shooting for at least 17 thumbs up as we are getting hyped for MLB 17. Subscribe if you're new. And peace.
Sing and explain all the pain that it cost him. My 16 should have came with a coffin. For the fame and the fortune. Well, maybe not the fortune, but one thing is for sure, that the fame is exhausting. That's why I moved away. I needed privacy, surrounded by the trees in Ivy League. Students that's recruited higher league, thinking you do you and I do me. Crib has got a big old backyard. My niggas